Hey y'all, I'm back with a new video for you guys, and this is my basic to baddie look for you guys. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this new video and enjoy this new look. So I did start off with my face primed and my eyebrows done. My face a little ashy from that Becca primer. Now I'm going in with that Jaclyn Hill palette and picking that pretty neutral color. And I'm taking that into my crease. And I dipped my brush into that color a couple of times because I really want that color to show out and stick onto my primed eyelids. I did prime my eyelids with concealer. And as you can see, I'm just doing windshield wiper motions into the crease, taking it out to in, to the outer V, into the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm going in with those two like deep brown colors, and I'm taking that right under my crease. And how I do that, I start from the outer V into the inner V, and just make sure I dip that brush into that color a couple of times because I really want that color to pop and those two colors to marry together. As you can see, it's kind of marrying together, but it does take a lot of blending to get those together. As you can see, I'm still blending for my life and just making sure that those colors blend together and marry together. And I'm taking a clean brush and also blending that out. Now I'm going in with a concealer, and I'm doing a cut crease for my lid because I want this to be like a half cut crease look. And the trick for me is I kind of go above where my eye crease is at to get the look that I was trying to achieve. And I'm sorry that my hand is kind of in the way with doing that, but with this you kind of want to go a little bit above, and you'll see that on this other eye. It's a little bit above, not too high up, just a smidge. And you want to do like a half cut crease moon on your eyelid so you can get the look that you're trying to achieve. And I'm taking that down and just making sure I blend out. And I do use like a really detailed brush for that. You can't just use any old brush. And I feel like I have more control with that more pointed brush. Now I'm going in with that really pretty gold champagne color, and I'm just taking that right onto where I did the concealer. And it's the same thing with the other two colors. I want to try to get a lot of the color onto my lid, so I just continually go back and dip into that color to make sure it brightens the eye and really shows up on my lid, as you can see. And when you see what I mean with kind of going over the lid where my eye creases, but you see how with the concealer I went a little bit over the eye. That's what I mean by trying to create a cut crease look. Now I'm going back in with those two previous colors that I used before, those deep brown colors, and I'm going to blend that into the concealer so it doesn't create too much of a difference between the colors. It just wants to marry together. And I go back into that first color I use and go and touch up my crease. That's what a lot about eyeshadow. You want to keep going back to touch up. Now I'm going in with the eyeliner. I'm not doing a winged liner. I'm still trying to perfect that myself. But I'm going in with the liquid liner. I think that's the new e.l.f. liner. I can't quite remember. But I just went in and used a dark liner, and I'm not doing a winged eyeliner. And now I'm moving into my other eye. And it does take a lot of practice, so just be patient, you guys. Take your time with doing your makeup if you can. I know sometimes it's not easy, but you want to take your time to get the look that you want. Alright, so now my eyes are done. I added my lashes, as you can see. Now I'm going in with my Covergirl new Pro True Matte, excuse me, foundation. This is actually my first time using it. That's why I made that face like, this is actually not that bad. I really like this foundation, you guys, and it's really affordable. I am in the color D60, and I really like the finish of this foundation. And I'm using my Morphe brush to spread that all over my face. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. Y'all, I live for this concealer. It's so easy. It's so many different colors, and I feel like that's just the perfect concealer for me. And I'm spreading that all under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose. Gotta get that product on there. It was kind of not coming out. On the top of my forehead, under my nose, on top of my lip. And I'm going to take that on my chin. Now I'm taking a damp beauty blender. I got this from Walmart for I think $4. It was two, a pink and purple one. And I'm just blending that out under my eye. And blending, you want to be careful not to be too harsh because it will pick up the product and it'll leave like a blank spot. I've had those experiences before and it is so frustrating to fix that. But you just want to be kind of like light-handed with all of your makeup, honestly. With your beauty blender, with your brushes, with your eyeshadows. You just want to be pretty light-handed. So as you can see, I'm being really gentle. And I'm just, spreading that under my eye and moving it around to the proper places that it needs to go to. Which is the highlights of my face. And as you can see, I am blending for my dear life under my eyes. You want to make sure that you are blended, sis, because we don't want to look tacky out here. I know you don't. I know I don't. So we're not going to do it. So I'm blending that out. I did my chin, going back under my eye, down the bridge of my nose. And now I'm about to set where I place my concealer with that Makeup Revolution setting powder. I purchased this at Ulta a couple weeks ago, and I'm still testing it out to see if I really like it. It is a little too yellow for me, in my opinion, but nothing can really replace the Sacha Buttercup setting powder for me. So I'm just going to give it a couple more tries. I don't have too many complaints, but it's new. That's what it is, and I'm not too fond of change. But not too bad. I think it would look really, really good for like deeper tones than me. But, hey. Now I'm going in with my Rihanna contour stick, and I'm just taking that right under that concealer and highlight, and down the bridge of my nose. You don't want to go overboard with this. I know it's kind of easy, but you don't want your contour to be too harsh. And I'm taking my Real Techniques brush, and I'm brushing that up into where I highlighted it so it can marry it together. My only complaint about this contour stick, it is kind of difficult for me to blend out. What I've been doing lately is mainly using a powder to contour with because it's more easy to spread. But I didn't have that on hand because I couldn't find it, to be quite honest with you guys. So with cream contours, it is a little bit more difficult to blend out. You're gonna, work out them arm muscles, I promise you. But it's just, that's what I had on hand. So, yeah. So as you can see, I'm blending for my life. I'm taking that brush down the bridge of my nose. I switched brushes because, silly me, why am I using that big old brush to do the contour of my nose when I know I need to be using something smaller? That wasn't smart. So I used another brush to contour with. And now I'm taking a e.l.f. brush, and this is what I mean by why I kind of don't care for this powder, because it was a little hard for me to dust it off. It was just too yellow. So as you can see, I'm like dusting it off for my dear life because it is hard to get that off. And you see, I just sighed because it was difficult. It's very, very difficult for me. But I'm doing both eyes, and I'm also taking it under my lip, down the bridge of my nose, on top of my forehead, and my chin to get all of that color off, which, like I said, it was a little difficult for me. Still doing it. That's why I don't care for it, because it's just too much. Sasha Buttercup don't ever do this, so you know, hey. Now I'm going back into that same color, and I'm just carving out my jawbone to give me a little more snatched look, and dusting it off. Now I'm going in under my eye or around my waterline and taking those deep colors and using it under my eye. Look at that highlight and contour though. It did come out pretty cute though, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm going in with a black eyeliner and going over my waterline with it to kind of give it like a smoked out look. Real pretty. Taking my mascara and running that down my bottom lashes. Now I want to say that's Maybelline mascara, but I don't remember. I'm sorry. Now I'm going in with my MAC liner, and this is in Chestnut. I love this liner. I've had it so long. It's almost, you know, dying down on me, so I gotta go back and get me a new one. But just lining out my lips. And I'm going in with the MAC Forlia collection, and that is Try Again, a really, really pretty nude. I've heard from a MAC artist that it's really cute to use the chestnut and the nude together, and it came out a really, really pretty nude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that I was shook when I saw it. And now I'm gonna go over that with the Brooklyn Born lip gloss from that same collection. Love this gloss. It's very, very pretty. And I'm going in with Trophy Wife by Fenty Beauty. And I didn't use a brush this time. I used my finger. I feel like with that highlighter, because sometimes it's not Chocolate Girl friendly in my opinion, it just looked better to do it with my middle finger instead of a brush. And I'm setting my face with Urban Decay's, I'm sorry. And that is the finished look. And I'm done. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.